Hello everyone, this is Chris, and welcome back to Seed Sunday. Except it's not Seed Sunday, and because I'm not IBX Toy Cat, let's just call this a Seed Showcase. So yeah, welcome back to another Seed Showcase. Now today, I want to talk about the Amplified Terrain option, which, in case you haven't noticed, is missing on Bedrock Edition, which is a real shame. I think, some version of Amplified should be here, but the developers might think otherwise, or it might just be taking a while, or for whatever reason, it's not here. So, today I figured I'd find a seed which feels somewhat like Amplified, while also feeling like a normal world. And today, I think I found just the seed. And not just that, I think I found, the best seed I have found in a very long time. So yeah. You'll see why, but hopefully you enjoy, hopefully you'll like this seed, and let's get into it. The seed will be popping up on screen right now. If you type in those numbers, you will spawn right where this beacon is, with this little beam here. Sadly, without the beacon and the diamond blocks, but you will spawn right around here, right by some pumpkins, which is actually pretty nice. So, getting started on a pretty quick pumpkin farm, and straight away you get some not crazy terrain, but some decent terrain. And alongside that, if you want to just play normal survival, if you're not bothered about the amplified terrain, then this seed totally has that too. Around spawn, there's actually a decent amount of flat terrain and a village. But not just a village, we also have a desert temple, and not just a desert temple, we have two desert temples. And not just two desert temples at spawn. We have, I believe, 6. I'll try pointing them out as we go. And marking them off with diamond blocks. But yes, about 6 desert temples in the same desert, which is completely crazy. I won't be bothered with the villages. I don't think there's any blacksmiths or anything there. But they're not too far from the desert temples, too. So if we place... If we place one here and one there, you see there's 2 straight off the bat, straight within viewing distance of each other, which is pretty cool, if you ask me. But now let's get into the meat of today, the reason why I wanted to show some of these things, the Amplified-esque terrain. Now, I believe one of the mountains I wanted to show, oh, this isn't the mountain, but this is another mountain. If you're looking for one type of Savannah M, this seed has plenty of them, so you have plenty of options. Here's the first one, I believe the closest one to spawn, and it's not too bad. It's sort of like a boulder sitting on top of a little hill, which is kind of cool. I believe the one I wanted to show was this way. Now, there's plenty that's sort of somewhat spread out across the map, which is a little bit of a shame. You got to do a little bit of walking, but in return, I think it's actually pretty cool. Yeah, here's the one I wanted to show. Now, this one is actually a little bit bigger than the other one, and I think you could build a nice little house and a nice little base sitting on top of here. But that's not the only reason why you should want to come over here, because over here in this little crevice, you can find another desert temple. Yeah, there's just one sitting just right down here. So if we place diamond block there, so yeah, if you want to make this place your base, and you could start pretty much right there with that little desert temple, which is actually really cool. Now, I believe yeah, there's more trees and stuff on here. I'm gonna see, I wonder if there's bees around here. I haven't checked for bees, but I don't think there are. No, I'm not seeing them, but I'm sure you'll be able to find bees in these plains biomes somewhere around the place. Across here, across this pretty big plains biome, it's pretty nice. There's, again, the village, and okay, we're going past spawn right now, over some relatively mountainous terrain. Not mountainous, but some hills, which makes it a little less flat. Oh, over here, we have just what I think is just a nice little egg-shaped sand thing, if you want to call it that. We go past more terrain. Oh, and past another village right here. So if you're ever needing like any crops, oh, and an abandoned village. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, if you're looking for like some easy crops and food to start off with, then yep, this seed has you covered. Right past another desert temple. Now I'm not bothering showing you what's inside the chests because there are so many chests inside this place. Like you're gonna be set for a while with some free loot. Now I'm gonna head over this way, past more mountainous terrain, because okay, for those who have been around Minecraft or at least heard the Minecraft news, oh, more village and mountain, oh, and another desert temple. You would have probably heard of the Sky Dimension, which eventually turned into, I believe, the end. And it's kind of a shame that it never came to be because so many people have wanted it for a long time, and it never really saw the light of day, which is kind of a shame. Hopefully one day it'll come. But for now, I think I found the next best thing. This mountain here. You can't really see from this side. If we go around this way, past another weird thing, weird hill. Oh, but that's not weird compared to what we have here. Now, it's a little bit of a journey, a little far away, about 1,300 blocks from spawn, but in exchange, I think you can see the journey would be way worth it. Now, I'd like to call this mountain, I think I just call the Sky Island Mountain Savannah thing. But yeah, it's just a massive amount of terrain just sitting over nothingness. Like this gives me the feeling of like, Sky Dimension, or even actually the Nether, or even the what's called the buffet option on Java, I believe it's called. So yeah, if you're looking for something that's Sky Dimension-esque, then you have it right here, just at these coordinates. Yeah, it's actually really, really cool. Like, this is one of the main reasons I wanted to show off this sea. Just this beautiful looking terrain. Like, you see Savannah M's not pretty often, but when you see him, you kind of expect what you get. But I never expected to get something as crazy as this terrain, and I just love it. If we go past these desert hills again, like, they're kind of mountains, kind of not, they're sort of in between, past another village, which I haven't checked too much for blacksmiths, but I don't think there are. Oh, another dead village. Oh, there is a blacksmith. Okay, so if you go to these coordinates here, then you will find a blacksmith. I'll check this one out, why not? So in here you get a bunch of bread and some armor, so yeah. On top of your many other free loot, you'll get that too. And also over here, if you go, you see at the top of the map, that big ocean area. Yeah, at the top of the map, you'll also get all the aquatic stuff you want, the corals, the stuff. There's, I think, a coral reef just somewhere around here. But yeah, if you're looking for just like normal survival stuff, then there's definitely plenty around that's not too far off. And yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, I gotta check out the loot. Like, I gotta check out the loot in the desert temples. I'll go check it out right now. That spawn has this loot, which isn't great. This loot, ooh, a golden apple. That's not too bad. This loot and this loot, so not too bad. Let's go straight over to the second one, the one. I believe it's just over here. Yep, just over the hill. So if we go this way and we just head back down. Okay. Let's go inside. Yeah, and before we do anything, break that. So yeah, you get some iron armor, some gold armor, some enchanted books, Riptide, and Feather Falling. It's a good start off stuff. Oh, and another book, which is Protection. The one inside the massive the massive mountain. Let's check that out. Actually, let's get some night vision too, just to have us see a little bit better. So if we hop up and go down like this, break that, then you get this type of loot, this loot, and this loot. Okay, before we go in the next one, I just had to look at this beauty again. Like, it's just so cool. It's just, oh, I love it. Okay, desert temple. Okay, in this one, I believe it's the last one. Like, they're not far, but they're not close either. The one down here, we have, break that, we have this, we have this, this, which is, an enchanted book, efficiency, that's not too bad, and this, okay, not too bad of loot. Almost completely forgot this one. Like, there's another desert temple, like, straight next to that one, so you can see this one too within view distance. So 2 sets of desert temples, like, within eye shot, which is really cool. Okay, so in here we have this, we have this, and this. Like, that, you're gonna get plenty of startup loot if you use this seed. Like, you just go into these places and you'll be set. Now, the last thing I want to show off is the Stronghold. So if you go to these coordinates and you go straight down here, then you'll get to here. Unfortunately, there's no Eyes of Ender in here, but I think all the other types of loot in the seed way make up for it. So yeah, plenty of villages, plenty of loot from desert temples, and plenty of mountain areas, which is the best thing we have right now until, and an outpost over there. It's the best thing we have right now until we can get actual amplified. It's not perfect. Everything is kind of spread out pretty far. Well, not pretty far, but relatively far, which makes it kind of a little bit of a walking journey, and with plenty of different types of hills and stuff, it might be a little bit hard to get to. But if you're looking for a seed with that challenge, then I think this is the thing you've been looking for. Like, this is the seed for you. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you like this seed. Let me know in the comments if there's any other seeds you'd want me to check out in the future. And little glitch. And yeah, if there are, then just let me know in the comments. But other than that, that's all I have for you now. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.